post-inspection video number 2, 562 Toorak Road. These trees here, they're over the property boundary. I would suggest the neighbour doesn't even know they're there, because as you can see, they're in a dead spot at the back of their property. They've been planted as small plants at one stage and been allowed to get out of control. That's fine when you look at them from this car park area around the back. Yeah, they're a bit big, a bit overgrown, but they're not really causing any dramas or damage. I would be maybe tempted just to take some of the branches which are hanging over and encroaching within the courtyard, but leave the tree itself intact. Not much we can do about all that jasmine. It would look very pretty when it's in flower. This ivy apparently was all the way down this fence here. Now I would suggest getting up there with a chainsaw and hacking it back to just the basic structure. The variegated one on the bottom is quite pretty. The one above is just for normal ivy, so get rid of all that. This area around here, maybe top up with a little bit of soil, and we need to cast some grass seeds. It looks like there's a bit of issue with water runoff here, so maybe in the top point, maybe some pebbles or something, just to break up the water flow, because you can see the water rushes down here. This area on the side used to have a tree, and I can smell gas in this neighbourhood, so someone needs to investigate what the story is with the gas. Once again, there's no reason why this can't be levelled off and just be filled with pebbles. That would be a cheap option, easy, quick filler. This one here, there's nothing wrong with that cord line, but it's a bit on the big side, and I reckon we could probably get away with pruning this cord line off at about 6 foot, allow it to reshoot into that spot. Up there, it's not really doing any benefits, so it's too tall to be maintained, so it's a bit of an eyesore. Same with this hibiscus. There's no reason why it should be growing down there. If we were to prune it down here, this somewhat sparse growth down below would suddenly get a whole lot denser. We'll have some pretty flowers. Once again, these areas under the overhanging windows, I reckon we can fill that with the spider plants, make them really densely planted, they'll look better, and reuse these agapanthus on the other side. Not much we can do with this rose. This lawn here is a bit proud down this end and shallow at that end. I'd suggest maybe over time the soil has travelled down this driveway, but as you can see, this is couch grass, and since it is couch grass, it's holding it quite intact. I would spread some more couch seed along here and let it do its thing. The gardener can look after that. And that's a quickie for the property. We can go away and look at this for later, and we'll talk about it more when I see you. Alright, cheers.